Good morning. I've decided to do my dialectical behavioral therapy today. I've been feeling very dysregulated, and so I figured the other day I went to bed. Well, I was laying in bed and I was worrying, and I realized my cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia kicked in, and I remembered you are not supposed to be laying in bed worrying. So I got out of bed because I'm supposed to be out of bed for 15 minutes if I'm laying in bed and I can't get to sleep. So using my cognitive behavioral therapy skills, I was like, why don't I come do some dialectical behavioral therapy? And so I did it for an hour that night. I really got into it. And so today I'm feeling a little dysregulated, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do some more DBT. And I might as well take you along with me because why not? Let's do this together. Hello, hello. I'm opening up my dialectical behavioral therapy skills workbook. And we're going to do some of this together. We're going to body double. So doing the Pomodoro technique, I've got my little handy visual timer. I'm thinking about doing 25 or 20 minutes. We'll do 20 minutes. And I love this thing because I don't have to pick up my phone. I can see exactly how much time is left. So I keep this directly in front of me within view all the time. After the 20 minutes is up, I give myself like a little treat, a little break. I have several fidget toys around me as well. This one's new. I got it from Cirque du Soleil. And I'm so obsessed with it. I think it's so fun. I saw a child with it and I was like, where did you get that? Just to be unalarming. I've got these fidget cubes, which I sell on I'm a business owner. So I make glasses, chains, earplug earrings, which are amazing if you don't want to wear your noise canceling headphones out and about. And like, I see my noise canceling headphones as a scarlet letter. Everybody knows that I'm autistic. And I don't always do that. So I make these really cute, adorable, high fidelity earplug earrings. And if you're a slut for loop, I also make them for loop as well. But I also sell like fidget toys and stuff. So I've got these cubes, which aren't available on my site yet, but will be soon. And so it's got the little Joy-Con thing here. It's got 5 buttons, and each button is like a different sensation. Like some click, some like have a lot of resistance when you pop down. Love. This thing just spins. Not my vibe. This one has like a little, I don't know. There's so much to do. Like you could spend days on this thing. Anyways, this is my other fidget toy for the day. And then I got this one from my neighbors. This one's really cool. It's like those, oh, it's because I'm leaning it back, and then it's just magnets. So satisfying. Anyways, so I've got my friendly fidget toys, all accessible, and I'm ready. Let's do some DBT together. I've got my Canada exercise book because I like to kick it old school, and all of my colored pens. Is the music too loud in the background, by the way? Because I'm not listening to music. I just want to have my noise canceling on. Travis! Hi, friend. How are you? Welcome. I'm doing some dialectical behavioral therapy skills currently. I figured I would take y'all on a little healing journey with me. How are you? I just posted you the other day. Okay, we've got everything set up. So I'm feeling very emotionally dysregulated, sorry. The other day I started, you can see I highlighted it. I started in the emotional regulation, and I did emotional regulation, handout 6, ways to describe emotion. It was on page 214, and it was really, really good. So let me flip back there. And I'll give you like a quick rundown of what I did. It was very helpful. Doing okay, just at work, trying to wait out the storm. Oh, there's a storm where you are. Oh, I hope you're staying safe. What kind of storm? So emotional regulation, handout 6, ways to describe emotion. It started with anger. And it's really interesting the way that they word this as well. So, ways to describe the emotions. So, as an autistic, you know I love a synonym, okay? So, anger, aggravation, agitation, annoyance, bitterness, exasperation, furiosity, frustration, fury, grouchiness, grumpiness, hostility, indignation, irritation, outrage, rage, vengefulness, and wrath. Love a synonym. Prompting events for feeling anger. Having an important goal blocked. You or someone that you care about being attacked or threatened by others. Losing power, status, or respect. Not having things turn out as expected. Physical or emotional pain. Other. Normal thunderstorm, just drastic change from the snow last week. Oh yeah, fair. I hear you. Well, stay safe, my friend. Then moving on to the next one is interpretations of events that prompt feelings of anger. Hey, by the way, is the music in the background too loud? I have it up so it's gives you guys something to be stimulated by, but me and my tea. The next section is interpretations of events that prompt feelings of anger. Believing that you have been treated unfairly. Blaming, believing that important goals are being blocked or stopped. Believing that things should be different than they are. Rigidly thinking, I'm right. Judging that the situation is illegitimate or wrong. Ruminating about the event that set off the anger in the first place. I am so bad at ruminating. This bitch whirly dirls in her head. It's just nonstop. Obsessive thoughts on repeat. They never stop. It's infuriating. It's a nice ambient. Perfect. That's the vibe I was going for. I also have been stuck in feelings of feeling like things should be different. I feel like my goals have been blocked. I'm feeling frustrated. And I'm also feeling a very strong sense of moral justice. I think that what this person is doing is morally gray and should be talked about with a therapist before going ahead with, I digress. So I'm feeling feelings of anger about that. That's frustrating to me. The next one is biological changes, which chef's kiss. Thank you for teaching me how to feel inside my body. So biological changes and experiences of anger. Muscles tightening, teeth clamping together, hands clenching, feeling your face flush or get hot, feeling like you're gonna explode. Oh, that one gets me. Being unable to stop tears, wanting to hit someone, bang the wall, throw something, blow something up. Relatable. If I have my phone in my hands or it's going through the drywall, although I haven't done that for years, ever since I first went through this book and I was like, oh, these are all signals. I was like, I do these things. Is that anger? I was 31. Is this anger? I was 32 when I figured out how you could feel hunger in your body, but that's a story for another day. Expressions of and actions of anger. I could stop myself from tearing up this game over for anyone in my way. If I could stop myself from tearing up, it's game over for anyone in my way. Right? I'm so fucking mad, but these tears are coming after me. I feel you. Oh, what? In my family, if you cried when you were angry, that was a sign of weakness. So I don't cry. Completely off topic. Should I go there? I'm going there. Whatever. I was at a kink party. And I was on a, one of those, horse table things. I don't know, carpenters use them to put stuff on. But in the kink community, they're padded for your belly and then for your knees, right? And this guy is flogging me with 2 hands with some of the heaviest fucking floggers. This guy, like, and he's going to town. And people are staring. They're like, oh my God. And I'm sitting in front of a wall of mirrors, okay? And so I'm sitting there like this. And in my head, I'm like, la da da, like sunshine and rainbows, like having a time. And visually, what everybody's watching is just me. And then my 5 minutes is up and I get up and I'm like, thanks so much. And he was like, is there anything I could have done? Were you okay? Did you have a good time? I was like, oh, I had the best time. And he was like, oh, okay. And I like walk out of the area and I like go see my partner. And he was like, that was terrifying. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, you weren't flinching. You weren't moving. You weren't expressing like, did you have a good time? Were you in pain? And I was like, yeah, but I mean like good pain. And he was like, you weren't moving. He was using 2 of the heaviest things. He had to like barter to get those. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, it was great. I'll probably go back later. And he was like, I've never seen anybody not move. And then all of a sudden it clicked and I was like, oh yeah, well, when I was a child, I used to get the belt. And if I would move or flinch, I would get it worse. So I learned to just sit still. And if I gave an emotional reaction, my dad would get angrier and hit me harder. So I just don't react. So that's a fun thing to work out at a kink party. Like, oh, okay. Anyways, absolutely is tea. Absolutely completely off topic. But I guess that's what we get with a live, right? If I'm angry and I start to cry, that's time for you to run because it's nuclear time. Okay. I will keep that. I will keep that. It's like the volcano's erupting. Okay, so moving on next. Expressions of anger. Physically or verbally attacking. Girl, stop calling me out by name. Making aggressive and threatening gestures. I'm one of these. Pounding, yes. Throwing things, absolutely. Breaking things, girl, stop calling me by name. Walking heavily, stomping, slamming doors. Walking loud. Walking out. I do that. Using a loud, quarrelsome, or sarcastic voice, called out. Using obscenities or swearing. I do that all day, every day. Trauma and flat effect equals very confused kink folks. Yeah, I guess it is the flat effect day. Yeah, I was just sitting there. Again, my brain, sunshine and rainbows. I was having the time of my life. I don't know, whatever. Too bad those people couldn't see my fun. Meanwhile, I'm like, do you do this professionally? Can we? I'd love to do this sometime. To the fucking guy. What? Lex Ruthless was his name. Wait, are these symptoms or what? So, okay. I did get off on a little bit of a tangent. The kink party dungeon story was absolutely, that's its own thing. That was just personal anecdote. But what I'm reading are, they're displays of anger. So right now we're going through ways to describe emotion. So far I've given synonyms, like anger, aggravation, agitation, annoyance, bitterness, exasperation, ferocity, frustration, fury, grouchiness, grumpiness, hostility, indignation, irritation, outrage, rage, vengefulness, wrath. So those are all different words, but they all mean anger, okay? Then prompting events to feeling anger, like not having things turn out as expected, having an important goal blocked, physical or emotional pain, being attacked, losing power, status, or respect. They're not like morally bad. They're just things for us to recognize, to do, to acknowledge that we might be angry. Exactly. Yeah. So this is like for you to be able to identify. So I don't know why I'm angry. I don't know why I'm angry. So these are like, okay, well, what just happened? Like, okay, did I stub my toe? That's physical pain. So, yeah, that definitely makes sense, right? This anger is making sense. Somebody's just done something to me. Somebody's tried to humiliate me, whatever. That is a precursor to anger. Then is interpretation of events that prompt feelings of anger. So believing that you've been treated unfairly. Absolutely. Therapy session with Jazz. Hey, yeah, thank you. Believing that you've been treated unfairly. Blaming. People blaming me. Oh, you better back up. I can't handle it. Don't fucking blame me for shit. Believing that important goals are being blocked or stopped. Believing that things should be different than they are. Rigidly thinking, I'm right. Judging that the situation is illegitimate or wrong. Ruminating about the event that set off the anger in the first place. Girl, I'm a ruminator. What's the book title we're reading from? I'm so intrigued. DBT Skills Training. Handouts and Worksheets. Marsha, please tell me you have a pen. Hi, Kat. Hello. So Marsha, M-A-R-S-H-A. Marsha, this is backwards. Marsha M. Linehan. L-I-N-E. Linehan. H-A-N. Second edition. DBT Skills Training. Okay, you got it? DBT Skills Training Handouts and Worksheets. Second edition. Okay, so now that we've done ways to describe the word anger, so a bunch of synonyms. Hi, you're having breakfast and you thought you'd pop in. Hello. Congratulations to your dad's retirement. That's so amazing. So prompting events for feeling anger, interpretation of events that prompt feelings of anger. Next are biological changes, which I've already gone through, but we're going to go through again. So biological changes and experiences of anger. Muscles tightening. That's definitely something that I experience. Like my whole body just starts to seize. Teeth clamping together, hands clenching, feeling your face flush or get really hot, feeling like you're going to explode. Ding, ding, ding. That's me. Like, I honestly feel like my body can't contain me anymore. And I'm like, ah! You know, fucking banshee demon. Being unable to stop tears, wanting to hit someone, bang the wall, throw something, blow up, wanting to hurt someone and others. Face flush. Ooh, I didn't know that was related to emotions. Here we go. We're learning, right? So next section is expressions and actions of anger. Physically or verbally attacking. I'm bad at this one. I'm very bad at this one. Thank you. Oh my God, I always notice my hands clenching. Yeah, right? My face feels like it's set on fire when I'm angry. Yes. Yeah, my chest gets really hot. And like, I find myself, I do this. I fucking squeeze the shit out of my thumb. And doing that, like, it hurts. Doing that, I find it's easier for me to stay quiet. If I'm not fucking hurting my thumb, like, I'm like, and that's why your parents divorced, your family fucking hates you, your biggest insecurity is the fact that you're never gonna amount to shit, because my pattern recognition, it's mean and it's vengeful. So I will hurt myself. I like hold the fucking thing, so I'm not gonna lash out at you because my words are vicious. But physically or verbally attacking. For those who are just jumping in, we are doing DBT Skills Workbook. We're doing the workbook today on ways to describe emotions. We are currently on anger. So we're at expressions and actions of anger. These are just neutral. Don't feel attacked. We're just learning how to identify this. So physically or verbally attacking. Making aggressive or threatening gestures. I also do that. Pounding, throwing things, breaking things. I always break my phone. Remotes, gone. Headphones, gone. Anything that walking heavily, stomping, slamming doors, walking out, using loud, quarrelsome, or sarcastic voice. Guilty. Using obscenities or swearing. That's me 24/7 anyways, but it does get ramped up. Criticizing or complaining. Clenching your hands or fists. Frowning, not smiling, mean expression. Brooding or withdrawing from others. Crying, grinning. A red or flushed face. Other. Everything is a projectile when I'm mad. Literally, sky's the limit. I hear you. I'm taking notes because all of these are me in a BPD episode. Exactly. So dialectical behavioral therapy was actually like created by a woman with borderline personality disorder, because BPD is neither psychosis nor neurosis. I've got a theory, but I'm not going to talk about it on this that'll be for a video where everybody can attack me in the comments and boost my algorithm. But hang on, please hold. It's tea time. Yes, I'm glad you're taking notes. I took a full page of notes last night while I was going through this, and I was like, you know what? Let's share this with everyone. Tag me in that because I'm intrigued. Ooh, okay. All right. So now is the after effects of anger. So the narrowing of attention, attending only to the situation that's making you angry, ruminating about the situation making you angry, and or about situations in the past. Imagining future situations that will make you angry. I am so guilty for that one. Depersonalization, dissociative experiences, numbness. And there are some others. I gotta go to work now. Love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye, baby. Love you. See you. Okay, so that is the first page. That is for anger. Moving on to disgust. Disgust was actually very interesting for me. Disgust and envy actually threw me for a fucking loop. I did not realize I experienced it. So that's our 20-minute timer. It means it's time for a little movement. I'm going to stand up. I'm doing the Pomodoro technique today, so I'm going to give my cat a treat. Numbness is a go for most things that are heavy to process for me. So you dissociate a lot, hey? I'm going to give this girl some fucking snacks. Do you want to see my cat, y'all? Let's grab this little kitty. Kitty, a banana, an orange. Ooh, you want to have yours, okay? Ugh. Come here. Come on up. Come on. Let's go. Why are you scared? Oh my God. Cat cam. One more. Oh, do you want to see something cool? She knows a trick. Okay. Let's see if we can get the phone in the right angle. Okay, high five. Other paw. Other paw. Nope. Good job! Oh, she's so smart! She's so smart! Okay. Get out of here. It's time for me to go back to work. Whoop. All right. Isn't she so adorable? Okay. Kitty! All right. So, we're moving on. Hello, welcome. Emotional regulation handout number 6. We are on the word disgust. How to describe your emotions, how you feel them, how they show up in your body. So first are synonyms of the word disgust. So you have a more elaborate vocabulary for how to describe your feelings. Is that Mark? Hi. Hello. So synonyms for disgust. Disgust, abhorrence, antipathy, aversion, condescension, contempt, dislike, derision, disdain, distaste, hate, loathing, repugnance, repelling, repulsion, resentment, sickened, spite, vile, revolted, scorn. Hi, Diva. Hi. Hello. We're doing a DBT workbook handout. We are labeling emotions and learning how we feel them in our body and how we express them. So prompting events for feeling disgust. So why you would feel disgust. Seeing or smelling human or animal waste products. Having a person or an animal that is dirty, slimy, or unclean come close to you. Tasting something or being forced to swallow something that you really don't want. Seeing or being near a dead body. Jesus. Touching items worn or owned by a stranger, dead person, or disliked person. This is tough. Observing or hearing about a person who grovels or strips another person of dignity. Seeing blood. Getting drawn. Observing or hearing about a person acting with extreme hypocrisy or fawning. Observing or hearing about betrayal, child abuse, racism, or other types of cruelty. Being forced to watch something that deeply violates your own wise mind values. Being confronted with someone who is deeply violating your own wise mind values. Being forced to engage in or watch unwanted sexual contact. Damn, that got dark. I know. Fucking wow. Interpretations of events that prompt feelings of disgust. So believing that you are swallowing something toxic, your skin or your mind is being contaminated, your own body or body parts are ugly, others are evil or the scum of the earth, or that they disrespect authority or a group, disapproving of or feeling morally superior to another. Why are you explaining America right now? I said what I said. I'm screaming. Don't. Truly. Extreme disapproval of yourself or your own feelings, thoughts, or behaviors. Judging that a person is deeply immoral or has sinned or violated the natural order of things. Judging someone's body as extremely ugly. Biological changes and experiences of disgust. Feelings of nausea, feeling sick. Urge to vomit, vomiting, gagging, choking. Having a lump in your throat. Aversion to drinking or eating. Intense urge to destroy or get rid of something. Urge to take a shower. Urge to run away or push away. Feeling contaminated, dirty, unclean. Feeling mentally polluted or fainting. Fainting, dang. Expressions or actions of disgust. Vomiting, spitting out, closing your eyes, looking away. Washing, scrubbing, taking a bath, changing your clothes, cleaning spaces, avoiding eating or drinking, pushing or kicking away, running away, treat with disdain or disrespect, stepping over, crowding another person out. Physically attacking causes your disgust. Causing obscenities or cursing, clenching your hands or fists, frowning or not smiling, mean or unpleasant facial expression, speaking with a sarcastic tone of voice, nose and top lip tightened up or smirking. After effects of disgust, narrowing of attention, ruminating about the situation that's making you feel disgusted, and becoming hypersensitive to dirt. So this is actually really interesting because disgust, this is so odd. I have ARFID, so avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, and my biggest trigger is coffee. Coffee triggers the absolute hell out of me. The smell of it makes me vomit, gives me migraines. My vision in my brain, like I can't see images anymore. All I see is brown static, and all of the voices in my head, all of my internal dialogues go from like, what are you doing this afternoon? Like, how does this get done? I wonder if turtles do this, blah, blah, blah. All of that narrows into all of them frantically screaming, trying to figure out, where's the smell coming from? How do I get away from here? If I'm talking to somebody, how do I exit this situation without offending this person? Meanwhile, my body is on fire. It feels like my blood is hot, like my blood is boiling. And I'm reading these, and I didn't realize, like, I have full physical symptoms of disgust. I had no idea. Urge to run away, feeling contaminated, mentally polluted, having a lump in your throat, urge to vomit, gagging, nausea, intense urgency to get rid of something. That is wild. That is fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. I had no idea. Thank you, DBT. Thank you, DBT. Okay, I'm going to skip envy and fear for now. Let's go to happiness. Let's like pick up the mood a little bit. For those, bruh, Me with Savage by Oh, I hear you. Dior scents are an acquired taste. So, emotional regulation handout number 6. We are describing emotions, how they show up in your body and all of that. So the word is happiness. Are we looking at where we're supposed to feel out feelings? Absolutely. So we're being able to name them, feel them in our body, what it looks like outwardly, all that. So I'm going to start with some synonyms for the word happiness. We've got happiness, joy, enjoyment, relief, amusement, enthrallment, hope, satisfaction, bliss, enthusiasm, jolliness, thrill, cheerfulness, euphoria, joviality, triumph, contentment, excitement, jubilation, zaniness, delight, exhilaration, optimism, zest, eagerness, gaiety, pleasure, zeal, ecstasy, gladness, pride, elation, glee, rapture. Prompting events for feeling happiness. Receiving a wonderful surprise. Reality exceeding your expectations. Getting what you want. Getting something that you have worked hard for and worried about. Things turning out better than you thought they would. Being successful at a task. Achieving a desirable outcome. Receiving esteem, respect, or praise. Receiving love, liking, or affection. Being accepted by others. Belonging somewhere with someone or a group. Being with or in contact with people who love or like you. Having very pleasurable sensations. Doing things that create or bring to mind pleasurable sensations. Gaiety for life, yes. Interpretations of events that prompt feelings of happiness. Interpreting joyful events just as they are, without adding or subtracting. Oh, damn. Okay, just existing, all right. This fucking tea bag, get out of my mouth. Biological changes and experiences of happiness. So this is how you'll feel it in your body. Feeling excited. Feeling physically energetic and active. Feeling like giggling or laughing. Feeling your face flush. Feeling calm all the way through. Urge to keep doing what is associated with happiness. Feeling at peace. Feeling open or expansive. Expressions of happiness. Expressions and actions of happiness. Smiling, having a bright, glowing face, being bouncy or bubbly. Communicating your feelings, sharing the feelings, silliness, hugging people, jumping up and down. Saying positive things, using an enthusiastic or excited voice. Being talkative or talking a lot. Being courteous or friendly to others. Doing nice things for other people, having a positive outlook, seeing the bright side, having a high threshold or worry or annoyance, remembering and imagining other times you have felt joyful, expecting to feel joyful in the future. Joyful! Okay. Next is envy. Are we ready for this one? Envy. Festival vibes. Yeah, exactly. Big festival vibes. Give me a moment. I'm just going to turn on my kettle. All right. So, emotional regulation, handout 6, envy, describing our emotions, envy. Synonyms for envy. Envy, bitterness, covetous, craving, disconnected, disgruntled, displeased, dissatisfied, downhearted, greed, green-eyed, longing, pettiness, resentment, wishful. Festival vibes minus all the people. No notes. Prompting events for feeling envy. Someone has something that you really want or need, but don't or can't have. You are not part of the in crowd. Someone appears to have everything. You are all alone while others have fun. Someone else gets credit for what you've done. Someone gets positive recognition for something and you don't. Others get something that you really want and you don't get it. Being around people who have more than you, being around people who have more than you have. Someone you are competing with is more successful you are than in an area that's important to you. Interpretations of events that prompt feelings of envy. Thinking you deserve what others have. Literally describing majority of my past dating life. Ooh. Let's unpack that later. Interpretations of events that prompt feelings of envy. Thinking you deserve what others have. Thinking others have more than you. Thinking about how unfair it is that you have such a bad lot in life compared to others. Thinking you've been treated unfairly by life. Thinking you are unlucky. Thinking you are inferior, a failure, or mediocre in comparison to others whom you want to be like. Comparing yourself to others who have more than you. Comparing yourself to people who have characteristics that you wish you had. Thinking you are unappreciated. Girl, that's the reason I've been single for almost 5 years. Damn. I feel you. My ex, never wanted me to make more money than him. The reason that I actually kept Sawstrap was exclusively out of spite because he told me I was just playing with beads. My business was never going to make it. I was wasting my time, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, and so out of spite, I ran that business for years. Most of these sound like they were written by a rich white man. You are on the money, Mark. What book/resource is it that you're reading from? This is the DBT Skills Training Handbook and Worksheets. 2nd edition. Please have a pen ready. Marsha M. Linehan. You know what? Actually, I can type it up. Go. It's just... I'll just turn it up. Don't kill my shine. Yeah, exactly. Fucking crank that shit. Marsha M. Linehan. There we go. Screenshot that. That's the author. And then, okay, I'm going to do this with one hand. DBT Skills Training Handout and Worksheets, 2nd edition. Maybe I can pin this. Okay. Pin comment. Boom. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, thanks for asking. Now we're there. We got it. Okay, let's go back. So, envy. So, interpretations of events that prompt feelings of envy. Yeah, no problem. Got you. Little did he know. Don't kill me. Thinking you deserve what others have. Thinking others have more than you. Thinking about... Did I already do this? Yes, I did. Okay, so biological changes and experiences of envy. So how are we going to be able to tell this in our body? Muscles tightening, teeth clamping together, mouth tightening. Feeling your face flush or get hot. Feeling rigidity in your body. Pain in the pit of your stomach. Having an urge to get even. Hating the other person. Wanting to hurt the people you envy. Bam. Wanting the person or people you envy to lose what they have, or to have bad luck, or to be hurt. Feeling pleasure when others experience failure or loss of what they have. Feeling unhappy if another person experiences some good luck. Feeling motivated to improve yourself. Tummy aches, yeah. Oh, perfect. I actually heard my kettle go off. So next is expressions and actions of envy. Ooh, I got up a little quick. I'm feeling a little dizzy there. 1 second here. More tea. Okay. So expressions and actions of envy. Doing everything you can to get what the other person has. Working a lot harder than you were to get what you want. Trying to improve yourself and your situation. Taking away or ruining what the other person has. Attacking or criticizing the other person. Doing something to get even. Doing something to make the other person fail or lose what he or she has. Saying mean things about the other person or making that person look bad to others. Trying to show the other person up to look better than the other person. Avoiding persons who have what you want. After effects of envy: narrowing of attention, attending only to what others have that you don't, ruminating when others have more than you, disconnecting what you do have, not appreciating things that you have or things others do for you, ruminating about what you don't have, and making resolutions to change. See, some of these are showing that you can be envious, but use it in a positive way, which is nice. That's what I really like. Yeah. Like using envy as like a tool to like, okay, like I want what they have, so I'm going to work harder, or I'm going to learn a new skill, or XYZ, you know, which I really like. Some of them are really dark. And like, frankly, I see a lot of myself years ago in this. So I'm thankful for all the work that I've done over the last couple of years, because damn, she was crazy. What's crazy for me is that every time I had to watch a scary movie with my family, I'd always leave multiple times to use the restroom. Little did I know that my body was saying, hey, we are scared. Yeah. That's interesting. Well, actually, here's the next one. So let's go through it. Fear, words. Let's hit some synonyms. Fear, anxiety, apprehension, dread, edginess, fright, horror, hysteria, jumpiness, nervousness, overwhelmed, panic, shock, tenseness, terror, uneasiness, worry. Emotions are neutral. Yeah, exactly. But the attachments we have to release them, to see them as such. We got to where we are because we've worked through the trauma for the better. Amen. Preach. So, prompting events for feeling fear. Having your life or your health or your well-being threatened. Being in the same situation or a similar one where you have been threatened or gotten hurt in the past, or where painful things have happened. Flashbacks. Being in situations where you've seen others threatened or be hurt. Silence. Being in a new or unfamiliar situation. Being alone, walking alone, being home alone, living alone. Being in the dark. Yeah. Being in crowds, leaving your home, having to perform in front of others, pursuing your dreams. Oh, shit. Okay. Interpretations of events that prompt feelings of fear. Ooh, that's a little too hot for right now, but that's okay. Believing that you might die or you are going to die. Every day of my life, you might be hurt or harmed every day. You might lose something valuable every day. Someone might reject, criticize, or dislike you every day. You will embarrass yourself. Embarrassment is such a useless fucking emotion. It's so rare that I experience that. How hard do I TMI right now? The amount of times I have shat myself or pooped in front of a loved one or more, and then just been like, oh, I'm sorry, I shit myself, or like, well, we gotta go here, like, blah, blah, like, I don't care. Embarrassment is such a useless emotion, so, like, that's just not me. Failure is possible. Expecting to fail. Okay, like, that is me. Believing that you will not get help you want or need. That's me. You might lose help you already have. That's me. You might lose someone important. That's me! You might lose something that you want. That's me. You're hopeless or are losing a sense of control. That's me. You are incompetent or are losing mastery. That's me. I feel like I'm losing my skills. Hot girlies have IBS. Yeah, that's true. I don't have IBS, but I do have ARFID. So, same. I wouldn't even say that. I don't have IBS. I have anxiety. That just squeezes everything through real quick, you know? And when the CTPSD, I hear you. My tongue does not, however. My tongue says no on that one. Okay. So, biological changes and experiences of fear. Breathlessness. fast heartbeat, choking sensation, lump in throat, muscles tensing and cramping, clenching teeth, urge to scream or to call out, feeling nauseated, getting cold, feeling clammy, feeling your hair stand on end, feeling of butterflies in your tummy, wanting to run away or avoid things. So the feelings of butterflies in your tummy, are any of you in here the people who don't understand what that means? Because I will elaborate. No? Okay, cool. Next is expressions and actions of fear. So how does it look to others? Fleeing, running away, running or walking hurriedly, hiding from or avoiding what you fear, engaging in nervous, fearful talk, pleading or crying for help, talking less or becoming speechless, darting eyes or looking quickly around, frozen stare, talking yourself out of doing what you fear, freezing or trying not to move, crying or whimpering, shaking, quivering, or trembling, a shaky or trembling voice, sweating or perspiring, diarrhea, vomiting, hair erect. Bats for the scaries, butterflies for the happies. I like that. That's a good one. And so last is the after effects of fear. So the narrowing of attention, which seems to be all of these, right? So the narrowing of attention, being hypervigilant of threat, losing your ability to focus or become disoriented or dazed, losing control, imagining the possibility of more loss or failure. Oof, guilty. Isolating yourself and ruminating about the threatening times. Stop attacking me by name, bitch. God damn. Rude. My old roommate used to orgasm out of fear. What? They claimed it's because they'd go out with one last bust as a joke. No notes. No notes. That's wild. So my timer went off. So I'm gonna do a little bit of movement again. I might turn down my heating system in here. For the first time ever, my apartment is actually at a decent temperature. WTF. I'm always freezing my titties off up in this bitch. So obnoxious. I'm back. Don't at me every time I watch an ADHD video. Yeah. Do you feel personally attacked and victimized by all my fucking videos of me just being like, what? Who? Where? When? Why? Any piece of media. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, moving on to jealousy. Ooh, spooky. I feel like I'm gonna have some feelings about this one. It's time to fidget. Do you have your fidget toy ready? Okay, so synonyms for, is my eyelash falling off? I actually think it is. Oh, right. Glasses. Anyways, synonyms for jealousy. I'm about to be attacked. Get ready. Jealousy is such a strange emotion, right? Are we ready? Okay, synonyms for jealousy. Jealous, cautious, clinging. Ooh, not clinging. Please stop talking. Clutching, defensiveness, mistrustful, fear of losing someone. Be quiet! Fear of losing someone or something. Possessive, rivalrous, suspicious, self-protective, wary, watchful. Absolutely rude to be read to filth by all of these. I thought I had transcended jealousy, but clearly not. I need a minute. I need a minute to navigate healthily. Yes, I agree. It is a strange emotion to navigate healthily, but we're working on it together, right? We're going to learn to identify. All right. No. Eyes open. You need to see yourself. Okay, so prompting events for feeling jealous. An important relationship is threatened or in danger of being lost. Shut up! Shut up! Okay. A potential competitor pays attention to someone you love. Someone is threatening to take away important things in your life. Wow. Goes out with the person you like. Wow. Ignores you while talking to a friend of yours. Wow. Is more attractive, outgoing, or self-confident than you. That's not possible. You are treated as unimportant by a person you want to be close to. Attacked. Your partner tells you that he or she desires more time alone. Oh my God. Oh. I'm fine. I'm fine. That doesn't bother me at all. You know. Your partner appears to flirt with someone else. That's okay. A person you are romantically involved with looks at someone else. Is fine. You find the person that you love is having an affair with someone else. We're polyamorous, so as long as I know. But I did just ask not to know, so we'll see. Interpretations of events that prompt feelings of jealousy. Hello to the people that have just joined. We are doing DBT skills training, and currently we are identifying emotions, naming them, how they feel in our body, what they make us do, and the after effects. Okay, but I feel jealousy strongest when someone won't allow me my phone time. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that one, Mark. Please, I'm interested. So interpretations of events that prompt feelings of jealousy. Believing that your partner doesn't care for you anymore. Ouch. You are nothing to your partner. Ouch. Your partner is going to leave you. Stop it. Your partner is behaving inappropriately. You don't measure up to your peers. Ouch. I deserve more than what you are. I deserve more than what you are receiving. You deserve more than what you are receiving, I think is what they mean. Believing that you were cheated. No one cares about you. Shh. Your rival is possessive and competitive. Your rival is insecure. Your rival is envious. Ooh, yeah. Biological changes and experiences of jealousy. So how are you feeling it in your body? Breathlessness, fast heartbeat, choking sensation, lump in throat, muscles tensing, teeth clenching, becoming suspicious of others. Having pride injured, feelings of rejection, absolutely, oh my God. Needing to be in control, yeah. Feeling helpless, yeah. Wanting to grasp or keep hold of what you have, wanting to push away or eliminate your rival. I need time to myself. Social battery drains like spaghetti strainer, and this includes quality time with loved ones. Got you. That's fair. Expressions and actions of jealousy. Violent behavior or threats of violence towards the person threatening to take something away. Ooh. A work call would happen during this one, so I missed a bit. Okay, we were doing jealousy. I can do a quick recap at the end. So expressions and actions of jealousy. Violent behavior or threats of violence towards the person threatening to take something away. Attempting to control the freedom of the person you are afraid of losing. Guilty. That's not very good for Polly. Working on it. Verbal accusations of disloyalty or unfaithfulness, spying on the person, interrogating the person, demanding accounting of time or activities, collecting evidence of wrongdoings, clinging, that's me, enhanced dependency, increased or excessive demonstrations of love. Stop attacking me! Most people don't understand this are hurt by it. Yeah, I'm not an avoidant. I'm an anxious, so I don't understand it. I do my best to give space, but I hate it. I'm like, why don't you want to spend time with me? Do I suck? Do you hate me? I take it so personally. Effects of jealousy, as all of them, narrowing of attention, seeing the worst in others. Ooh, I'm bad at that. Being mistrustful across the board, also bad with that. Being hyper vigilant to threats to your relationships. Becoming isolated or withdrawn. So as just a quick recap for Travis, you missed some stuff. Jealousy words: jealous, cautious, clinging, clutching, defensive, mistrustful, fear of losing someone or something, possessive, rivalrous, suspicious, self-protective, wary, watchful. Prompts or events for feeling jealous. An important relationship is threatened or in danger of being lost. A potential competitor pays attention to someone you love. Someone is threatening to take away the important things in your life. Goes out with the person that you like. Ignores you while talking to a friend of yours. Is more attractive, outgoing, or self-confident than you. You are treated as unimportant by a person you want to be close to. Your partner tells you that he or she desires more alone time. Your partner appears to flirt with someone else. A person you are romantically involved with looks at someone else. You find the person that you love having an affair with somebody else. Oh my goodness. Interpretations of events that have prompted feelings of jealousy. Believe that your partner does not care for you anymore. You are nothing to your partner. Your partner is going to leave you. Attacked. Your partner is behaving inappropriately. You don't measure up to your peers. I deserve more than what I'm receiving. You believe that you were cheated. No one cares about you. Your rival is possessive and competitive. Your rival is insecure. Your rival is envious. So our last two are, oh, never mind. But we're close. My partner needs to take a nap in the car before he heads home from work, and I had to process that feeling in the morning. Yeah, that's fair. It's the needing the alone time. For me, like, we don't live together. So I'm like, what little time I do get with you, you know? You are a queen. Thank you. Oh, love you. Same, dude. The self-sabotage can be a bitch. Oh my God. The self-fulfilling prophecies. Like, I need to just stop reading the writing on the wall. I feel like Chicken Little half the time. Okay. Did I do love earlier or did I do happiness? I think I did happiness. Now we're on to love, y'all. Before I depress everyone with these other... Should I do love last? So that way we end on a high note? Because the last one is guilt. What do we think, y'all? You gotta type it. Love last or now? I've got 3 left. Okay, well, I'll just do it last. Ready for more? I feel like love is gonna be the only one I get angry at. Dead. Still doing it last. Okay, sadness. Sadness, despair, grief, misery, agony, disappointment, homesickness, neglect, alienation, discontentment, pity, anguish, dismay, hurt, rejection, crushed, displeasure, insecurity, sorrow, defeat, distraught, disconnected, suffering, dejection, gloom, loneliness, unhappiness, depression, glumness, melancholy, alone, woe. Holy, that was a lot. Prompting events for feelings of sadness. Losing something or someone irretrievably. Yeah, this one had just hit straight to clone. Losing someone or someone. The death of someone you love. Things not being what you expected or wanted. Things being worse than you expected. Being separated from someone you care for. Getting what you don't want. Not getting what you have worked for. Oh, God damn. Fucking kill me. Not getting what you believe you need in life. Holy fuck. Being rejected, disapproved of, or excluded. Discovering that you are powerless or helpless. Being with someone else who is sad or in pain. Reading or hearing about other people's problems or troubles in the world. Being alone or feeling isolated or like an outsider. Thinking about everything you have not gotten. Thinking about your losses. Thinking about missing someone. That one's a doozy. God. I am a sad bitch. I feel this in my heart. Chest area in general, I think. Yeah, okay. Chaperone's long fingernail claps repeatedly. Okay, where else do you guys think that you'll feel this one? While you type that, I'm going to read interpretations of events that prompt feelings of sadness, but I want you to tell me where you feel sadness. Believing that a separation from someone will last for a long time or will never end. Believing that you will not get what you want or need in life. Seeing things or your life as hopeless. Believing that you are worthless or not valuable. Okay, so chest area in general, throat too. Okay. So biological changes and experiences of sadness. Feeling tired, run down, low energy, feeling lethargic, listless, wanting to stay in bed all day, feeling as if nothing is pleasurable anymore, pain or hollowness in your chest or gut, so you killed that, feeling empty, feeling as though you can't stop crying, or if you ever start crying, you will never be able to stop, difficulty swallowing, breathlessness, dizziness, pit of my stomach, deep in chest, almost near my spine. Oof. Yeah, that makes sense.